Alright. Chapter 6. We go onwards.
Part 1. White Clouds. Horsebow Moon. Rumors of a Reaper. As cold air begins to creep in from the north of Fargus, Fodlan welcomes the riches of fall. The women spend their days reaping the golden fields, gratefully embracing the bounty the goddess has once again provided. The men venture into the wilds with horse bows and empty sacks ready to be filled with game.
Of course, we're going to say yes. I can't remember if he doesn't have motivation, but if he doesn't, this will definitely give it to him.
You're certainly not going easy on me. You fight like a mercenary, not a knight. You hunger for victory, pure and simple. You may not be aware of it yourself, but I see it. Indeed. Knights ought to have some hunger. I've always thought so. They depend too much on their swords. Only when they're wrested away do knights consider their hands and feet as weapons. That's not how it was for warriors of old. They weren't limited by their tools. Victory is what matters, not the method of achieving it. That's the attitude to adopt. I detect that in your style. It is plain to see. You may take it however you like. I believe the difference between us lies within that hunger. But where does it come from? From the start, I was aiming to win. Yet I couldn't defeat you. Then I remembered something you said before. Indeed. I was raised to value strength above all else, whereas you had a reason, an ambition, pushing you toward that hunger. So tell me, what was the reason? Why were you driven to become so strong? That's a mercenary's answer, to be sure. So that is the source of your hunger. I suppose I must find my own. If we're to get along, I think not. I'll be content if you continue to train with me. Perhaps it will come to me as I swing my sword.
As I believe you are already aware, Seteth's younger sister Flame has gone missing. At present, all we know for certain is that she has not left Garreg Mach.
Flame is not the type of person to just wander off on her own without telling me where she is going. We have searched the monastery thoroughly, but have found nothing. I am now mobilizing the knights to begin searching the town. Troubling rumors have been running rampant lately. I do not wish to consider the worst, but
there are rumors of someone prowling the streets and attacking innocents night after night. The Knights have investigated the matter. They have not discovered any remains, nor have they found any concrete evidence.
the people are panicked. They all insist someone called the Death Knight is coming to claim their souls with his blade. There is no way she could have escaped unscathed if she were captured by such a fiend. Where is she?
Seteth, recall that impatience begets error. Please do your best to calm yourself. I think of your sister as family as well. You know that. You have my support. We will devote ourselves fully, mind, body, and soul, to recovering her. Professor, your mission for this month is to help find Flayn. The Knights have the town covered, so I ask that you focus your efforts on searching the monastery again. We do not have time to waste. You have your orders.
Flayn has disappeared? Seteth must be beside himself.
So, finding little Flayn is our mission for this moon? Leave it to me, Professor. Chasing after girls is my specialty.
Sylvain, even you must agree that now isn't the time for jokes.
I hope Flayn is okay. I've heard rumors about some Death Knight running around town.
Sounds intriguing. I had been hoping to cross blades with him.
Felix, please consider how Seteth must be feeling right now.
In any case, we must start our search at once. Every moment matters. On your order, Professor, let's try to collect as much information as we can.
I'm on the lookout for suspicious individuals. The only place I've yet to check is the library. As you wish. Candlelight. And who is that? No, it isn't. Impossible.
Professor, Dedu, what are you up to at this hour?
Your Highness, my apologies.
Oh, none necessary. I'm sorry for startling you. I was just doing some research. But I'm just about finished. I didn't realize how late it had gotten. We'd better head back to our quarters, Dedu. Until tomorrow, Professor.
A most unusual man. Whatever could he have been looking for so late at night? That book is quite askew. He must have rushed to put it back upon the shelf. It seems to be a record of donations from nobility. Arundel. That's not a name I know. But look at that. This Arundel gave quite a sum each year. That is, until the year 1174. He must have died or fallen to financial woe. I can't imagine what this has to do with Flayn.
We will absolutely host the living shit out of that tea party. So I will say that because I didn't bring Petra in, I am a bit behind when it comes to recruiting her. But that's okay. I'm not really in a hurry, so it's not a big deal. She likes this crap.
You have this tea. I have gratitude. Perfect temperature. Yes. Yes. What? Yes. Inspirational. Next, I will be studying, training, researching, sparring. I am having a lot to do.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Inspirational. I will be waiting.
Yup. Okay, finally I can play the game, as it were. So this month is the whole Flayn is missing thing. It forces you to do an explore on the first week. Flame, you can actually go straight to the mission. It's over here, and I'll show you where you can go if you want to. But if you do that, it'll skip the entire rest of the month, and you'll miss out on all 3 of these weeks. It'll just go straight to the mission, so we're gonna not do that, but I will point it out when I walk by it.
Oh my. Just one small girl who's gone astray has caused all this. We cannot let this stand. You must do all you can to find out where she's gone. Now ask around to see what information you can find. Come now, no time to waste.
Yeah, I'll get right on that by not doing it.
Huh?
Poor Flane. She'll have to wait a month, and I'll get down there eventually. I'm always so tired when I'm playing this game. Oh well. At least I enjoy it very much, even when it drives me nuts.
But as soon as word spread of Flane's disappearance, the Knights burst into abyss. We tend to be the first suspects when these things happen, you see. I suppose it's little surprise when there are shady characters always coming and going.
Right. I don't think you have any room to complain then.
What kind of scumbag would kidnap poor Flame? She must feel so scared and helpless right now. I hope she's okay. Not really. I just know what it's like to be in that situation. I was kidnapped once, you know. Hopefully we get her back safely.
You looking for someone? Huh. Try asking Yuri. He's good with stuff like that. I'm better at hitting things than finding them. Honestly, I didn't even know Sedith had a sister. If you figure out where she is and need some muscle, just holler. We all have our strengths. For me, my strength is my strength.
Hopefully my mic doesn't pick up the dog attacking the new little robot we have that drives around the house and vacuums the floor, but well, if you do hear a barking, that's what that is.
Looking for Flame? Some Knights came looking a bit ago, too. I did some of my own hunting, but didn't find any promising leads. I even had some of my people search for her throughout the underground. To no avail. Think about it. The monastery is some 1,000 years old. Who knows how many hidden passageways exist? She could be here, or anywhere, really.
Poor dog. She thinks it's a monster. Tries to bite it. It's pretty damn funny. Jeez, it's the little things, really. Gonna be a lot of save scumming going on. I'll tell you that right now. I'll probably make this first week its own video, and then the next video will be the next 3 weeks. Just cause explorers after the first one are always short.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Yeah, sure, I'll deliver your dumb letter. Leave me alone. Okay, first things first. Dimitri, it's time to sunbathe. Alright, let's see how much the game feels like cooperating this time, shall we? So far, so good. Probably won't continue, though. It did not. Very nice. Try one more time. Don't overheat, you blonde bastard. We did it, Reddit. Gee whiz, she's really going to town on that thing out there. It's funny as hell whenever it turns and starts chasing her. It's good shit.
Did you hear about Flame? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know.
So, other than save scumming the faculty training as I do, I will also be save scumming the garden a lot this month. So you'll get to see how that works if you're not aware.
I bet Flame ran away. She couldn't stand being held back by Seth any longer. I can empathize. I know what it's like to have an overbearing big brother.
Flane's gone missing. Where could she be? If it were an ordinary kidnapping, you'd think there'd be a demand for ransom or something by now. I don't like the sound of this.
Hello? Flane is missing. We should split up and search for her. There isn't a moment to waste. We must find her before it's too late.
I did it tea time with Leone? Really? Why did I do that? Must have not had anything else to do.
When I consider how Seteth must be feeling, my heart breaks. We must find Flane as soon as possible. There are no signs of her having left the monastery, but we cannot safely rule out any possibility just yet. I'm wasting precious time standing about trying to think of a solution. I'll survey the monastery and see what information I can gather. There must be someone who has a clue as to Flane's whereabouts. Will you do me a favor?
Yep, so now this dumb ape wants me to do a fetch talkie quest along. Oh, good.
I've heard the monastery is full of secret passages. If there is no sign of Flane's departure, it is possible that she used one of those. Whatever has happened, I hope she is alright.
That man could be a basketball player, just look at him. Holy shit, he's tall.
Where could Flane have gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear Tomas has been going around asking about her. But he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't just Flane. He was asking about you and Captain Gerald, too.
You can get some support with Lorenz
If Flane
here.
were taken hostage, I expect we would have received demands from the culprit by now. Perhaps this is not a kidnapping at all. Do you suppose she could have simply run away? If that is the case, it is unlikely that we will find her anywhere in the monastery.
Professor, I've only ever spoken to Flane a handful of times. She always seems so naive about the ways of the world. I'm worried about her. What makes you say that? This is hardly the time for teasing, you know.
Do you really think Flane was kidnapped? I have a feeling you're right. We really need to find her, and quickly.
Flane was child-napped. That is what you are thinking? And the villain is inside our monastery? I must have admittance. One person has been catching my eye. Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of warriors of Brigid. Before she was here, what was she getting up to?
These are all great questions. I don't have any support with Petra yet, do I? No.
Flane, Shamir before
Let me give her some stuff.
This is...
Okay, so that's her C. Very good. You go ahead and reload. It's over there. I'll go get it in a minute.
Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuela? I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flane's disappearance. Do you know, Professor? Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company.
Professor!
I should adopt Caspar. Oh, maybe he likes that one. Well, what the hell, man? That's literally what you just said. Fucker.
Dear Goddess, hear my prayer. Please watch over Flame. Please protect her. May I ask a favor?
Right.
Alright, let me check over here for the usual junk lying on the ground. Nice. Go sit down and talk to Ashy Boy.
I heard something like this happened last year, too. Neither the culprit nor the missing student were ever found last time. Some people say it was the work of evil spirits. Don't say things like that, Professor. I'm sure the culprit is, you know, corporeal. We'll catch whoever it is.
Everybody's so scared of ghosts in this game. It's funny.
Listen, reflecting on it now, Flame has always seemed a rather odd person. She appears young, yet there's something about her that seems much older than her years suggest. And she's quite wise, but also surprisingly naive.
A ghost? Don't be absurd!
Miss Flane's whereabouts are unknown. Pray she is safe. We do not seem to have any leads at present.
Check in here, see if there's anything glowy. There is sometimes, not often, but sometimes.
Because of Flane's disappearance, all of the Knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Sedith's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier. She was carrying something. A mask of some sort. I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure. But come to think of it, you could be right.
That is all I can ask. Please, lend me your aid. She would never have left the monastery of her own volition. Why is there not a trace of her to be found?
Alright, I finished the main quest for this little explorer, so I'll go to Dimitri at my leisure and talk to him. Otherwise,
See, I can't believe Flame just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the Knights are gonna head into town soon.
Here to give you this.
Thanks, Professor.
That's that quest done.
There have been a lot of rumors swirling around lately about a Death Knight who kidnaps people from the nearby town. You don't think Flame was, you know, do you? Whether the rumors are true or not, I just hope our Flame is safe.
It's probably gonna end up taking me a lot longer to finish this run than it did the deer, just because I really only play this game on the weekends. So, at least for the foreseeable future, I'm playing too much Dota.
Is something the matter? I see. So, Flame has gone missing. I will do what I can to support the search. It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons?
You look like a Catholic priest.
I was away from the monastery for a few years, but do not forget, I have spent more than 4 decades in total working here at Garrick Mock Monastery. Yet it was not until recently that I learned that Serenes has a sister. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
I don't know, man. You strike me as some kind of internet sex weirdo.
Professor?
Shifty looking. Oh my god, there's so many people to talk to. So that's where you want to go if you want to skip the whole month, basically.
If Flane has been taken hostage, then we know she is alive. At least for now. There would be no point to abducting her if simple murder was the objective. That's only logical, Professor.
But the abductor could just be a crazy person.
Interesting. Flane? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else. I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor? If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her. Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flane.
Professor!
Shut up. Stop talking to me.
Young Flane's disappearance is most troubling. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool, that's who. Flane's crest, the major crest of Sethlin, is rare, but there are others who possess it.
Cats.
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Today, there is quite a bit to report.
You don't
There is
say.
a masked individual who has been going into town every evening and not returning until the following morning. You see? Nothing gets past this guard. I doubt it has anything to do with Flane's disappearance, but... well, better safe than sorry, I always say.
It is amazing how there's only been one person that wears a mask around here, but nobody will say his name, as though you won't guess who they're talking about.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break. Is this about Flane? You find me suspicious. I was somewhere else, fighting. Is that a problem? I understand that I don't fit in among the Knights of Seros, but that hardly links me to Flane's disappearance.
I'm being interrupted. Give me 1 minute. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll actually try to figure out how to make a YouTube have like a short link on the actual video pop up to skip that. But it should have only been maybe a minute or two.
To
So
think that Flane would disappear like this. Serenes must be worried sick. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
I don't know if she ran off or got kidnapped or what. I just know that Flane's in trouble. That's it. I can't keep sitting around. I gotta go find her. Now, where do I start?
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk?
Hi there, Professor.
That's for Marianne's quest. Let me go ahead and harvest this. Am I feeling lucky? I am. Very good. Okay. That'll help Dimitri out.
Let's see.
Flane's not in here! Ugh. I guess I have to let you in to prove it, don't I?
I can go into Bernie's room. Pog.
There, see? No one's in Bernie's room but Bernie. Maybe Flame just wanted to be alone for a while. Have you considered that? Come to think of it, where is her room anyway?
Hey, a beautiful, delicate maiden vanishing into thin air? It is like something out of a book. If it were a book, we would have no need to worry. She would be rescued presently by a dashing nobleman. Do you have any idea as to where she might be? Where she might have wandered off to? That is what I thought. Why I am here, in fact. But she is nowhere to be seen.
I hope Flane isn't going hungry. If someone really kidnapped her, I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Aloise hanging out by the pond not too long ago. He was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flane, you know? It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
Yeah, some people get more dialogue after you talk to other people in this chapter.
Wow. Ingrid just about slapped the teeth out of my head. All I did was suggest that Flane might have eloped. Insensitive. I was just exploring possibilities.
Ah, you're looking for Flane's kidnapper. I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yuritsa. There's something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual. It couldn't hurt to try speaking with him at least. At this hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds.
Yep, so now I get to go talk to Eloise and Catherine again. For more exposition.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk? What? Me? Abduct Flame? You can't really believe I did that. Oh, that's just because of my dumb jokes. She says that they're not very good. But if I went around kidnapping everyone who said that, the whole monastery would be empty.
That is true. Okay, talk to Catherine, and then I'm basically done.
Did you hear about Flane? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know. What? Yuritsa? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him today. What would make you suspect him? I see. Well, I'll let the knights know.
Oh, I didn't talk to Ray, but that's okay, because I have to turn in a quest to Marianne anyway. and level up the statues again. So, this is fine.
I didn't mean to trouble you.
I looked over there, but I forgot to wait for her to actually load in.
Need something?
Okay, let me go ahead and bump that one up to level 8. Very good. Yeah.
See you again soon.
I can level it up some more, but I'll probably just do it later, just because it's not a big deal. I'm not getting anything immediately beneficial from the next few levels, so...
Professor, have you still not found any leads regarding Flane's whereabouts? I have looked everywhere. Not even the knights on guard have seen anything of note. Yes. Let us work together. It reassures me to have you by my side. May the goddess protect dear Flane until she returns to us.
Alright, let me go ahead and turn this quest in.
Impressive. Nice work.
Nice watering can, and then we'll trigger the Petra support.
Professor.
And that'll let me eat my spaghetti.
Professor, I am not understanding where the meaning is here. When and how is this expression used? I fell for it. No, that is what you say when you meet the mate of your soul. The expression is, I fell for it. Thank you, Professor. I finally have understanding. Can I ask you about another word? The one that is written here. Is something on my face? Yes, I know about that. That is a joke of Fodlan, right? Is that really what you are thinking? Or maybe you have curiosity about the mark on my face. You are already knowing that I am from Brigid. This is a mark from Brigid. It is a prayer to the forest spirits, a prayer to be protected. Hunters ask the forest spirits to have safe and bountiful hunting. There are many spirits in Brigid. I have more marks on my arms and back. They are prayers for my family's health and triumph. Are you wanting to see them? That gives me happiness. I will be showing them to you soon. I have much gratitude for you, Professor. You always listen with patience. I can read and understand the language of Fodlan, but to speak it gives me difficulty. I hope I will keep having your support, and I will give you my support too, with my whole heart. I have things that I cannot fail to accomplish. Yes, we will keep walking forward.
Alright, well I got to eat most of my spaghetti. Good enough.
Professor, thanks for your help. What? Professor Manuela ran off with Professor Euritza's mask? I have a bad feeling about this. We must find them both at once. Professor Euritza will be at the training grounds or his quarters. I believe the latter can be found on the eastern side of the Knight's Hall.
Well, it is true, and we will proceed to not go over there, so... Let me go ahead and go in here. Check my goals real quick. Dimitri is at full. Good, good, good. Very good. So... That's 3, 4, 5. That's 5 people. That should be good enough. So I don't think I need to do any food, actually. So today will be mostly faculty training. Maybe that's why I did a tea time. Interesting. It would certainly make sense. Alright, let me buy out all the fishing bait.
This one, yes. I think 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 this one, yes.
Now let me buy like
this one, yes.
Damn it. Like 50 of this.
I thank you. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome.
I need
You have a good
3
eye.
of this.
A pleasure. Come again.
What else do I need to do? Faculty training stuff. I need lances. I need lots of lances. I think. Let me see. Yeah, sort of. I should be able to easily make Pegasus Knight even if I don't quite have lances at sea, so not a big deal.
Because of flame, but we haven't. What's that she was carrying? I'm not.
Damn you, Gerald. Just give it to me. Do it. Man, I have not eaten much today. I'm gonna regret that tomorrow. Oh well. I'll just eat a lot tomorrow.
Because we haven't. What's she was carrying something? Are you feeling all right?
Oh, let me go ahead and just get comfortable because clearly this is gonna take a hot minute. For no reason. Frickin' Gerald.
Because we haven't. What's she was carrying? I'm not close.
I can't get any training from Serenes, but I believe Shamir also, she's the third person that does. There's actually, I think, technically 5 people that can train you in lances before this chapter anyway. After this chapter, I think it drops down to 4, but at least it's 4 until chapter 9, I think, something like that. Then it goes down to 3.
Because of, but we haven't. What's that she was carrying? I'm not.
Oh my god. This video is going to go to an hour, and I guarantee you the next 15 minutes of it's going to be because of faculty training. Oh well. Oh. Come on, let's go.
Because but we have. What's she was carrying? I'm not.
I'll do this for as long as you make me.
Because but we have. What's that she was carrying? I'm not.
I'm really tired of talking about Juritsa's mask. Can we get a move on, Gerald? Please? Please? Pretty please? You fuck. You old bastard.
Because we have. What's that? She was carrying. I'm not.
Thank you. Fuck's sake. Is that so hard?
Well, hopefully I can lay your suspicions to rest. Do you know of my, let's call it, unique situation? I was once a knight, in service to
Oh,
the
he has
farthest
some
royal
unique
family.
dialogue. That's right.
If Ingrid believes she saw me before, it was likely in Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. Annette is...
Yeah, you being her dad is the worst kept secret of all time, bruh. No offense.
What is this about Flane? But that heart.
So, if you noticed, it stopped 2 points before C, and the reason that happened is because last month, when I got annoyed trying to get Byleth and Dimitri, the stat bonus increases from the sauna, and I just didn't. That's the difference right there. But it shouldn't matter. For my purposes anyway. So I'm gonna not worry about it for now. Now what do I need to do? Right. I need to give Petra all the gifts. So I don't really need to have her recruited this month. I don't plan on using her until the next month, mostly just because Dedu is still pretty useful for the chapter mission coming up. But I have no problem just boosting the hell out of her. Let me see, what else does she like actually before I give away all this stuff? Let me see if I have any of her lost items. I'm pretty sure I don't. But pretty sure she likes the tanned hide and the annotated dictionary, neither of which I think I have. Nope. So sunflower hunting dagger. Yeah. There's no way that was enough. Oh, I have the C support with Rhea. Very good. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go back down here.
Hello there.
I'm gonna buy more gifts for Petra. She likes this.
I thank you. This one, yes?
She likes this.
I think. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome.
And she likes this.
You have a good eye. A pleasure to come again.
Professor.
Shut up.
Flame, Shamir before. This is.
Did that do it? Probably not. Oh, I passed her. Yeah. No, I didn't think so. That's alright. That is fine for now. I'm just kind of thinking. Let me go give Happy some stuff just so I can unlock her C support. And I'll delay recruiting Petra until chapter 7, which is fine. So I'll probably end up getting both Leone and Petra in chapter 7 actually, which is going to be a little awkward, but we can work with it. Dedu is, he's still solid, but Sylvain's basically going to be taking his place as the resident tank very soon, so I'm not, I don't really need him anymore. And I plan on benching him at some point anyway, so no time like the present, right? Let me save this first before I start giving her stuff.
I was kidnapped.
Let me go ahead and give her this.
That might come in.
And this. See if that was enough, because that or might be my adjunct for a little while, so. Oh yeah.
I was.
Stop being difficult, you bitch. See if I have any of her lost items before I give her anything else. I don't think so. Oh, she only has 2 lost items? Oh, all 4 of them do. Huh. Why? That's weird. Whatever. Doesn't Lorenz like that? Let me check before I waste it on her. Yeah, he likes tea leaves. Okay, so I won't give her that. I'll give her this.
That might come in.
It's another nice thing about planting like blue flower seeds and stuff like that is it'll drop like flower gifts for people, which, as you may imagine, is pretty useful when you're grinding supports out with people. Okay, we're good. Very good. I don't plan on using Happy in this run. She's an okay unit, but she's not Lysithea, and that's basically my answer to any questions about why she's pretty much the only magic user I really use, offensively anyway. Not that the others are useless or anything, she's just so much better that it'd be hard for me to part ways. It also doesn't help that I've literally never played through this game without using her, so that would just feel weird. It almost just feels like tradition at this point, like I have to recruit Lysithea no matter what, because then the game feels weird. So no, I'll skip it, I'll trigger it, skip it, and then I'll do it later. Okay, so I've got 1 left. What do I want to do with it? What do I want to do with it, I wonder? I believe Aloise only trains in axes. And, oh, like other stuff, of course, but I don't think he has lances. Yeah. I guess I could just go ahead and do a damn thing here. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Go ahead and save. Well, that's helpful. Ash and Mercedes. That's fine.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
Okay, good. Alright, so now that we're done with all that stuff, that's basically the video. I'm going to save right here. If you're going to save Scum the Garden, you need to save before you plant, because what you get is determined after you plant. So, did I save? Hell, I can't even remember. My brain's too slow for my mouth. So, alright. So, next video is going to be the next 3 weeks. It's going to be 2 more explorers and an auxiliary battle. So, alright. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed.